What's going on? Another case study, this time from my good buddy here, Jack North. So Jack is a client of mine that I've had the good fortune of working with. So Jack is another dating coach, and this is how he was able to hit 7K new cash in 30 days, right? This is from a standing start because prior to this, Jack was in quite a dry spell in his business. But 1 week into the program, Jack made a high ticket sale for 3.8K, and that was double his highest close to that point. Okay. I got into massive momentum, another spelling mistake there that I see in momentum, but got into massive momentum fast, breaking records in the company and in his company, and regular paid in fulls. Okay, so clicking over here, so Jack North on Instagram, again, Coach Jack North, drop him a message, drop him a follow. Okay, so Jack is a dating coach originally from Texas, but he actually lives out in Korea. That's where his wife is from. He actually originally moved to Korea to do English language teaching. Um, and even though Jack had like 10 years of experience in the game, right, and tons of experience, right, done in-person workshops, all this sort of stuff, like just tons of heaps of client experience, right, and working with guys one-on-one, helping them get their dating life together. Despite that, Jack was struggling, right? And he was struggling with not a lot of revenue coming in the business. He had a few kind of legacy clients that were paying a couple of hundred a month. But further, despite having almost 10K followers, he was struggling to get calls booked in the calendar. And the few calls that he was getting were with absolutely the wrong type of prospects, right? So he was just facing back-to-back rejections and objections on sales calls. And when that happens, that can often really take a toll on a person's confidence. And often, I see this quite often when somebody starts with me, this has happened, they end up dropping their price point even lower. Okay, so they're on a dry streak, they're not making sales. Maybe before they used to charge 2.5 or 3K. A dry streak like this happens, and a coach might end up dropping their price point to 1.2 grand, right? And it's the exact opposite of what you should do. And in Jack's case here, right, 1 week after getting signed up, we only focused on the Segit system at this stage. He got a call booked in the calendar. We just sprinkled in a little bit of organic outreach. Got a call booked in, first call, first close, 3.8K, double his highest ever close to that point. Okay. How? Building certainty using the Segit system, okay, as well as the outreach to get the call booked in the first place, okay? And then here you can see back-to-back closes on a roll, and then running this up to 7K cash. Now, one thing I really want to highlight here is that in Jack's case, right, as with many clients of mine, you've probably seen that the average closing rate for clients of mine is 70%. Jack's closing rate was actually a little bit higher than that. But because of that high closing rate, Jack wanted to sign like four, maybe in your case, you want to sign 4 or 5 or 8 high ticket clients a month. If you've got like a 75 or an 80% closing rate, you're only going to need to take like 10 calls a month, right, in order to sign 7 clients. Okay, so this is really, really so powerful. You don't need to pitch like 10 people in order to get 7 clients with a 70% closing rate. 10 calls, right, over the course of a month. What's that? 2 a week would be 4. So we're talking about like 2.5 calls a week. So let's call it 3 for safety. Okay, can you get 3 calls a week? If you're watching this, you've probably already gone through the training, the lead gen training. So sales scaled / leads, right? And you'll be able to get the exact outreach systems that we use, right? And then combine that with the trainings you've seen around on this page and the following page. That's how this is done, right? From a high level, that's how this is done, okay? But I can tell you in Jack's case, in Ollie's case, in Devin's case, in Luke's case, in Matt Enz's case, right? Matt Enz went from 2 to 70K. The thing that helped them, it wasn't just a new bright shiny object strategy, right? The thing that's holding you back, it's not just information, it's the correct application of strategy. Okay, so it's not about technique or tricks or hacks, it's about strategy. Okay, and if you apply the wrong strategy, Like all strategy ultimately is a solution to a problem. So we've got to make sure that we're applying these strategies in the right way so they actually tackle the challenges that you're facing. So if you are somebody like Jack and you're in a bit of a dry patch and you want to get past this and have these back-to-back closes and do 7K, or if you're somebody like, Matt Enns, if you're somebody who's already doing seven grand a month, but you want to bring that up to 17 or 70 like Matt Enns, jump on a call and we'll take all of these systems and strategies and for free we'll adopt these to your specific situation. All right. And that will all be for free, right? If you want to get support and implementation, that's a different matter, right? If you want to get support in implementation, if you want to refine your sales process, if you want to get setters, if you want to build out your team, all that sort of stuff, right? We can talk about that, right? And we can talk about offers on the call, but by getting on that call, we'll map out the full strategy, right, for you to implement in order to hit these goals for yourself. So whether you're trying to do 7K, right, whether you're trying to close for 3.6 like Ari here, whether you're trying to get up to 10K, whatever it is, right, whatever it is, jump on that call and we'll map out the battle plan and the processes to get you there. Okay, peace.